The greatest journeys begin not with distance, but with intention. Each step forward, however small, carries the weight of infinite possibility. To lead others, first learn to follow the rhythm of your own soul. When your heart lives in the past, it weeps. When it lives in the future, it trembles. But when it dwells in the present, it smiles. The world does not rush, yet everything happens. Water flows without force, yet shapes mountains. The strongest are not those who fight, but those who yield without losing their truth. When you let go of what you think you are, you make room for what you can become. To desire less is to see more. To hold tightly is to lose. To release is to receive. Words shape the air. Actions shape the world. Habits shape the soul. Be careful with each, for they weave the fabric of destiny. True wisdom hides in silence. True strength hides in gentleness. When you seek validation, you hand your freedom to others. The one who angers you controls you. The one you forgive frees you. The one you love teaches you who you are. Be content with little, and you will possess everything. Be thankful for what is, and what is not will cease to hurt you. When you realize that nothing is missing, you become whole. Do not fight the river. Its flow knows the way. Do not fear the storm. It clears what must be renewed. Do not chase what flees from you. If it is yours, it will return quietly. Victory over others brings applause. Victory over yourself brings peace. To understand life is not to collect answers, but to stop asking questions that don't matter. Fill a cup to the brim, and it spills. Sharpen the blade endlessly, and it breaks. The same happens with the mind that seeks control. It wears itself thin, chasing perfection. Be simple, be kind, be still. Nature speaks softly, yet its lessons thunder through eternity. A tree bends in the wind, not because it is weak, but because it understands survival. Hope and fear are twins, both born from attachment. Let them go, and the heart becomes light. The wise do not boast of wisdom, for truth needs no defense. Those who shout the loudest often echo emptiness. Time is not the enemy, it is the mirror. To say, "I have no time," is to say, "I have no clarity." The greatest crime is greed, the deepest sorrow is discontent, the heaviest burden is envy. Forgive not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Even loss has hidden gifts, and even gain can carry poison. The path to serenity is not found, it is remembered. It was always there beneath the noise. Be like water, soft, adaptable, yet unstoppable. Touch a rock long enough, and you will shape its heart. Speak only when your words can build rather than break. Listen, for silence often teaches louder than sound. To know and not act is not to know. Knowledge without practice is a locked door without a key. Contentment is not laziness. It is the quiet acceptance that you are exactly where you need to be. When you stop trying to control everything, everything begins to align. The flower doesn't open by demand. It opens because the sun is patient. He who hurries stumbles. He who waits sees clearly. He who trusts grows. The caterpillar does not mourn its shell. It surrenders to change and becomes beauty itself. Endings are only beginnings disguised as pain. When you lose yourself, you find what cannot be lost. When you stop chasing light, you realize you are made of it. Those who compare, suffer. Those who accept, shine. The greatest treasure is peace with yourself. Success and failure are masks. Remove them, and you will see that both are teachers. Do not seek to be admired. Seek to be real. Do not crave applause. Crave truth. A person with outer courage dares to die. A person with inner courage dares to live. The former conquers the world, the latter conquers himself. If you wish to rise, begin by lowering yourself. If you wish to lead, serve. If you wish to be understood, first understand. Life is not against you. It reflects you. Whatever you resist persists. Whatever you embrace transforms. You are not small, you are infinite being playing a temporary role. Stop searching for meaning outside. The answer has always whispered inside. When your mind is still, the universe speaks. When your heart is open, life reveals its secret rhythm. Simplicity, patience, compassion, these three form the map to peace. Keep them close, and you will never be lost. Being loved gives strength, loving gives courage, but loving yourself awakens both. Don't chase happiness. Be still and see that it never left. Don't cling to what fades. It was never meant to stay. A snowflake needs no effort to shine, neither do you. Your being is already enough. When you realize this, you stop running, you stop pretending, and you start living. Even solitude becomes a friend, for silence is the birthplace of understanding. When you no longer fear being alone, you meet your truest self. Because one believes in oneself, one no longer seeks permission to exist. Because one is at peace within, the world becomes peaceful without. Do not strive to impress, strive to express. Comparison steals joy, presence restores it. The wise cling to the essential, not to appearances. They act without attachment, speak without arrogance, and love without condition. The sun shines on all, the river flows for all. Neither asks who is worthy. Be like them. Those who desire too much forget how to see beauty in little things. Those who try to control lose the freedom they seek. To yield is not to lose. It is to trust that what bends will not break. The measure of a person is not in what they own, but in what they can live without. When you truly see yourself, the fears, the hopes, the illusions, you realize there was nothing to fix, only to understand. Sometimes you must descend to discover how high you can rise. Sometimes you must be still to finally move forward. The path is not outside you. It is the way you walk through life, each thought, each act, each breath. The world is full of noise, but truth is quiet. Listen closely, and you will hear it even in the wind. When you stop trying to become someone, you finally meet who you already are. Be gentle, be aware, be free. The universe unfolds exactly as it must. Your only task is to flow with it, fully alive, completely present, utterly at peace.